introduce our guest tonight, Mr. Clarence Wilder. Let's give Clarence a... Clarence, I've known him ever since I was this high, I guess, in the uechi world. I went to his tournaments, and the first tournament I ever went to was one of his tournaments, and it was like total awakening for me. Never seen anything like it before. And he's had people like Andre Tibbet compete at his tournament, Billy Blanks, you've heard of these names. And this is back when all these guys were just coming up into the martial arts. And Clarence has always been an inspiration and a mentor as far as my training. You know, on the side of my instructor, Mr. Durkin. But Clarence is a special place right here in my heart. And tonight he's going to share a little bit of his uechi training with us. So, without ado.
Listen for my command. We're going to go through the secondary exercise once again. Block, shoten, block, front snap, kick, 2 counts. Ready? Ush, knee, so, chi, ush, knee, so, chi. Step through. All you have to do is listen to me. Ready? Same thing. Strong block, strong front snap kick. But all blocks begin over your forward foot. Ready? Ush, here, so, chi, ush, knee, so, chi. Take 2 ush. Double knee. Last time, so on the right Sanchin, dachi. Get them up. Block shikugidere, block side kick, 2 counts. Ready? And post your kick before you set it down. Ready? Ush, knee, so, chi, ush, knee, so, chi. Step through. Ready? Same thing. Get them up now. Get your arms up in front of your body. Get them up. Ush, knee, so, chi, ush, knee, so, chi, ush, knee, so, chi. Take 2 ush. One knee. Last time, so. All right, everyone just come around for a second. Oh, you can't do that. Come on for a second. Let's form a circle here. I want you to watch. Come back down. Get the right side chin. Keep your arms up. I want you to watch here. Remember, in performing these movements, remember, forget about trying to be so strong. Power without direction is no good. We're studying a martial art. So when you're kicking, you have to kick as though it's a kick. Not just lift your leg and drop your foot. Now, in uechi-karate, we hit with the toes. Hit with the big toe. That's what you are making contact with, not the ball with the foot. That's what makes uechi-karate so unique from other styles. You don't hit with the ball, you hit with the big toe. Now, do your block. Let's do a little score now. Go to the front. Okay, do your block slowly. All right, now we're going to do front kick. Okay, but I just want you to post the kick. You have to post your kick. Let's try it once again. Block 1 slowly, and 2. Bam. Okay, but I want you to post it back here. Watch again. Block slowly. Now kick. All right, relax for a second. Come on back. All right, watch. Step up to the side. Get your arms up. Nice on chin. Watch everyone. Do your block. Now snap kick. Okay, you gotta post your kick. Block again slowly. Now snap. And down. As opposed, I'm gonna tell you that the other way you're kicking is wrong, but it looks a little better when you post your kick. I know you have the ability to do that. Block 1. Now kick. And down. Block. Now snap. And down. So when you kick, you have to bring your foot back to the post position. Block 1 and 2. Block 1 and 2. Block 1 and 2. Step through. Same thing on the side kick. Drop your left. Block 1, and you must stop. Now 2. You gotta pose. So this form here. Like just throwing your leg right there and letting it fall. Drop the left again. Block 1 slowly, and you're grabbing. Now snap, and down. Drop your right. Block. 2. And down. Drop your left. Block 1. And snap. Drop your right. Block 1 and 2. So we have to kick with some form, not just throwing your limb out there. You have to take your time and do the correct movement. So when you're snapping the kick, it comes up, you extend the foot, you bring it back, and when you bring it back, your toes are not pointing down, your toes are pointing up. What if you wanted to kick again? So that's the form. So when you kick, don't kick and let the foot fall. Try to kick, and bring it back. And then set it down. Watch once again. Block. Now front kick. That's how you can't be falling. You can't be falling. Drop your left. Block. And 2. And down. Drop your right. Block 1. And 2. So you gotta post the kick before you set it down. That's all I ask. Everyone get the right Sanchin? Let's try a few more. Get them up. Get them up. So let's work on the floor now. Then you set the foot to the floor. As opposed to lifting up your foot, kick out, you're letting it fall. Okay, you gotta have some form. As I look around, we're all advanced here. Drop your right arm down again. Block slowly. Now snap. Bang. You have to move a little more to the mat. Block 1, take your time. Now 2. Bang. There you go, right there. And then down. Drop your left. Block. Now kick. Bang. I think that looks a little better, I think, as opposed to letting your foot go down to the floor. It's like a gun with no bullets. It's useless to you. Power without direction is no good. It's that simple. Drop your right. Block. Now kick. Bang. Right there. Hold it up. Hold it up. And then down. So now it takes a little more effort. Block. Now snap. Kick that leg out. There you go. Right there. That's the discipline. And then down. Drop your right. Block. Don't drop your right. Block. And 2. Bang. That's all I ask. Line up. Take the wrist. On knee. Last time, son. Right on chin. Get them up. Let's try a few side kicks. Now again, post your side kick now. Drop your right arm down. Push. Block. Time. Knee. There you go. Drop your left. Song. Chi. Get that knee up. Drop your right. Push. Block. Knee. Last time. Drop your left. Song. Chi. Hold that kick. There you go. There you go. Take your wrist. Right on. Knee. Very good. Last time. Son. Very good. Watch now. Come on for a second. Face flat. Get left arm in. Get your arms up. So remember, part of karate is listening. So if you listen, I'm thinking for you. So you don't have to worry. Drop your left. So we're going to block and side kick. Block, block, now drop your left. Block. Take your time. Now side kick. You gotta get the knee up. Gotta get the knee up. Let's try it once again. Drop your left. Block. And 2. Post. So this is the post position. Right here. As opposed to just letting the leg fall down to the ground. That's the post. Drop your left. Drop your left. Wait a minute. Kick back again. Drop your left. Block 1 and 2. Make it 1 and then down. Drop your right. Block and side kick. Hold that kick up and then down. So you gotta have the ability to hold your kick. Drop your left. Block 1 and 2. Snap. There you go. Right here. Get it up. Get it up. And then down. Drop your right. Block. Take your time. Now snap. Post that kick. And then down. Drop your left. Block. Now snap. That's all I ask. But you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. Right up, everyone. Take the wrist. Hold it. Last time, son. First on chin. Kata. Take your time, stepping off with your right foot. Stand tall. At this point in time, your feet should be together. Eyes straight ahead. Now looking around the door floor. Stepping off with your right. Feet out. And you set right here. Hey, right foot to the front. Time. It's heat. Don't run, don't run, don't run. Fall. She turn. Run. Push. About knee. Fall. Push. Knee. Turn. Hey, Sanchin first. Time. Take your time. Hey, Sanchin first. Take your time, brother. Take your time. Close those gates. Elbows in Sanchin. Get some elbows in Sanchin, and then you bow. All right, then, take to this. All right. Forward knee. Last time, soft. Let's form a circle again. Come on, please. Face the class, get that Sanchin. Put your arms up. When you're doing these movements, open your hands up, please. Get your thumbs in. All right. First of all, again, I'm always, I can't correct everybody. Okay? I'm over here for about 45 minutes an hour. I just want to leave a few things in so that you understand. You have to understand the mechanics of what we're doing here, especially Sanchin. Now, stay like that. So if I see you guys doing Sanchin and I see this here, well, is that right or wrong?
No.
That's wrong. So when you strike, you squeeze, and pull straight back. It's not. That's always the movement. That's always the movement. We strike. Bring your one back to the double arm fly. You strike. You gotta strike, right? You gotta hold. Then you squeeze. And now back. 2. You gotta hold that. Then you squeeze. And back. And 3. And then you post. You don't see me doing this. So you don't do that. That's bad form. That's bad form. So you have to take the time. I'm still when it comes to the form. So when you do the Sanchin arm strike, bring it back 1. That's an elbow strike. 2, hold. You gotta hold your strike. So there has to be definition as you're in the movement. So I want to see the power as you're in your fingertips. Now back in the Sanchin. 1, bring it back. You gotta stop. That's the movement. 2, that's the movement. Well, are we bobbing up and down or are we focusing the strike? And then 3, that's a block. Block 1, that's a movement. 2, you have to hold. And then 3, step. 1, you stop. That's an elbow strike right there. 2, that's a movement. And then 3, step. Don't try to be so strong now. 1, bring it back. 2, hold your strike. And 3, step. 1, you stop right there. That's a stop movement. 2, that's the movement. And 3, now double. 1, you stop right here. Then 2, you squeeze, digit by digit, and pull back. 2, you gotta stop, squeeze, and back. And 3, and you post. And you post. Thank you. Well, everyone, let's try another Sanchin. Take 2-ish. You bow, and you set down. Fingers point the floor. I bring them up. I step off. I strike. I squeeze here. I bring them up, and then I open. It's not this game. Unless you do your movements. Take your time. Take your time. You bow. You set. And 2. You step off. Now you strike. You squeeze. You pick them up. And then you open. Sanchin. Stepping off with the left. Stand tall. Put your eyes off the floor. Hey, down. And you set right here. Hey, left foot to the front. All right, now. All right. Ush. Knee. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Sun. Chi. Okay. Turn. Right around. Ush. Knee. Soul. Time. Take your time. Ush. Okay. Turn. Right around. Ush. Knee. Sun the ball. Time now. All right. High, step right off. And rewind your feet. High, step right off. And rewind your feet. High, step right off. And rewind your feet. Okay. Elbows into our chin. And the heels of the feet are out. The heels are out. Okay? The heels are out. And you bow. All right, step back. Take 2-ish. One would be last time, son, is there any question about Sanchin kata? Again, in breaking the movements down to the lowest common denominator, that's what you should try to do if you call yourself a teacher and you're out here trying to teach this stuff here. First of all, you have to understand what you're doing here. Everybody can be a student, but everybody can be a teacher. That's the way it goes. Some people cannot filter the stuff around. Take your time. You swipe, you squeeze, you back. You hit, squeeze, and back. Not too stiff. Plonky noon, like water flowing from a hose, slowly but strong. No, that's too hard. If it's too hard, you're gonna break. You're gonna break like steel. Like water flowing from a hose, slowly but strong. Slowly but strong. As I watch some of you folks do your right block, do your strikes, again, come on, please. Yes, sir. I see the left one, too. Which one, drop the left one down to the wall. Block 1, 2. All right. So we have to get these wings, keep your eyes straight ahead. We have to get these wings together. We got to get these wings together. And be straight. You got to hold that. And go back. And go back. Once again, drop the left. Block 1. And you have to cover your whole body. And remember, the arm stops in the Sanchin. Sanchin is on way down here, and I'm exaggerating that a little bit. Stop in the Sanchin, drop the left again, and block. Block 1, cover your whole body. And 2. So now if you're hitting with those thumbs, then you gotta get it in. Now strike. So the thumbs can't be hanging out here. They can't be hanging out here. That's too much bend in the fingers. Get your thumb in. And now back to the Sanchin. Drop the left again to block. Block 1, 2. Too much bend, too much bend, too much bend. 3 and 4. Step. Block your right. Block 1. Take your time. Let's try it once again. Block your right. Block your right. Block 1. Right there. Palm always facing up. 2. Take your time. Forget about the power. That don't impress me. Slow is what impresses me. Slowly strike all the way up. Where you're hitting on the body. So you got to know where you're hitting on the body. 1 high, 1 low. And then 3. Back into Sanchin. Once again, drop your right. Block 1. Now, is this arm up in Sanchin? I don't think so. Let's try it once again. Drop your right. Block 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last time, right row. Block 1. Arm up. 2, 3, where you're hitting on the body. And 4. All right, thank you. Right up and block. Into on the last time, so final Sanchin. Doing the Sanchin in a classroom situation, well, we're actually seeing the reality. The first 2, again, it's up to your sensei, however he wants to do it. But you have to be uniform. So your first 2 Sanchins for the night, when you block, you stop here. On the final Sanchin is when we do the full So we're uniform here as opposed to the second Sanchin, some of you are stopping here, some of you are going all the way through. Well, you gotta make up your mind, you gotta get your battle plan ready before you go into war. Are you gonna get beat up? Are you gonna get beat up? So your first 2 Sanchins, you block, you stop. You bring them back, you strike, and back. Your final Sanchin is when you do the full one. You can that's up to your sensei. It's up to your sensei. The first 2, we were in uniform. You stop. When we continue, we strike and back. The third Sanchin, we do the full one. It's just the third Sanchin. Step it off with the right. That's all. Hey, bow. And oosh! Okay. Right around. Oosh! Release that power. Step off, and you're going to do your uechi block. So hold on. Step off and block. Step off and block. What's wrong with that? Yeah, you come to Sanchin first. You gotta come to basics first. Get the right Sanchin. Face the class. Now put your hand down by your side. Okay, you put down by your side. You have to come to Sanchin first. Step off. You gotta stop right there. Gotta get this roll. Gotta get over. Let me make the corrections. Remember, your stance gotta be your own shoulder width. If it's any shallower, then you're crippling yourself. Step off. Well, this way, bro. This way, bro. This way. This way. Get that right foot over, son. Get that right foot over. Get it over. From the shoulder, what? Put your hands down by your side. Now step to the front. So, do you block as you move, or do you block when you get into the Sanchin? That's my question. Like, bro. Right here. Do you block as you move, or do you block after you come to Sanchin? What would be the answer? What's the answer?
Forgot the, like, typically.
Well, when you step off the why you block, do you block as you move, or do you come to Sanchin first?
Post, you come to
You
something.
come to Sanchin first. That's just simple logic. That's simple logic. Step off. Step off this way. No, this way. Step off. So he has to come to Sanchin first before you do the why you block. Step off again. You have to come to Sanchin first. That's the base. That's the base. To the front. That's the base. So if the base is no good, everything else is going to fall apart. Everything else is going to fall apart. So if your Sanchin is bad, then your Konchiwa and your Donisi-san is going to be the same. Because the Konchabo and Donisi-san are merely extension of your Sanchin. It's just that simple. It's an extension of your Sanchin. So if your Sanchin is bad, then everything else is going to follow. It's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better. Step off. Step off. No, step with your forward foot. Go with your forward foot. Step off. You have to come there first. Step off again. Now, you got to get that stance a little wider. So how wide are your shoulders? If it's any shallower than that, you're a big man. So your shoulder got no business, your step got no business being too small. Step to the front. That way. Now get your arms up now. Turn them over. Turn them over. Step off. Wait, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Try it once again. Get your arms up. Take your time. Come to the stance first. Step off. Forget about the block. Now do your block. Go ahead. Step off. Don't block. Just step off. What's the next movement? You gotta come to Sanchin first. You gotta come. Stay there. Stay there, Brown. I'm trying to make the correction here. Okay? Get this foot over some. I'm trying to help you. Okay? Now drop your right arm down. Now do your Wayuki block. Go ahead. Is that right or wrong? It's okay. Is that right or wrong? Does the blocking hand go to the hip or to the chest? That's the question. Does it go to the hip or to the chest? Drop your right arm down to block. Block. Does this go to the hip or to the chest? All right then. What did he bring it? To the chest. So that's wrong. So drop your right arm down to block. I don't want to pick on you. Turn your hand over. Do your block. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got to stop right there. Stop first. You got to stop. Now strike. If you don't stop and get the basics, it's going to look like slop. Now back in the Sanchin. Now step to the front. See, that's the bad habit. That's the bad habit. You got to stop first. As long as everybody understands. Now get your arms up. Don't step off and drop your arms. Keep them up. Keep them up first. Face this way once again. Get them up. Right Sanchin. Get them up. Now step to the front. Don't that look a little better? I think. Now do your block. So you have to slow it down, bro. You got to block again. The block is too shallow. Cover your whole body. Go ahead. All right, bring them back. All right, now get your arms up here. Don't fight with me now. I know you're stronger than me. Get them out here, Sanchin. I'm not going to compete with you. Step off. Sanchin first. Now do your block. Step off. See, here you go. Keep them up, keep them up, keep them up. Now do your block. That's wrong. Blocking hand goes to the hip. Drop your right arm down again. Now keep them right there. Get your right arm up in Sanchin now. Now turn them over, turn them over. I'll step to the front. I think that looks a little better, don't you? All right, right up there. Thank you. Take the wish. On my knee. Last time, so remember, I spent a lot of time on Sanchin because Sanchin is the base of what we're studying here. It's the seed of uechi-ryu. It's the seed. If the seed is planted wrong, then everything's going to be messed up. It's going to be messed up. So practice your Sanchin first. Okay, that's the base. Watch it once again. Face the class quickly. Get left Sanchin. I want you to watch now. Don't step off, sir. Right there. Okay, right there. Step off. Right there. Don't step with the heel. Step to the front. ball of the foot used to floor first, not the heel. Step back, please. Just try once again. Watch now. What I want you to understand, I'm trying to bring across here tonight. Okay. As you step off, don't drop your arm. You have to come to Sanchin first. Step off. Sanchin first. Drop your left. Take your time. Drop your left. Now block. Go ahead. Finish it up. Finish the block. Step off. Right there. Okay. Only thing you have to do, bring this up to Sanchin. Now drop your right. Take your time. Forget about the power. Now you get locked. Go ahead. That's wrong. One hand goes to the hip. Hand goes to the hip. Now to the front. Sanchin first. Now you block. Simple basics. Simple basics. All right. Thank you. Let it go. Take the leash. Formally. Last time, son. Control. Hot. First one nice and slow. Konnichiwa. Bow. And you set right here. On guard. Come on. Time now. Itch. Knee. Song. Cheese. Sanchin first. Roll. Sanchin first. There you go. Hold. Take your time. Take your time. See. And we go. Up. Left Sanchin dashi. Cute slide. Time. And choose. Time. Everyone should be in right Sanchin. Everyone should be in right Sanchin. Push. Step through block. Go ahead. Knee. Shoot her back. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out in a minute. Hutch turn. Cute. Block in front here. And you slide. Push like that. Knee. Control. Strong Shoken. Strong Shoken. And then you got it. All right. Take your leash. All right. Over the last time, sorry. Is there any question about Konchavo or uechi-ryu? Good. What's this one?
Why did you call it Konchavo?
Uechi-ryu, Konchavo. There's no name for it. Konchavo, Konchavo. What do you call it, Dan? Konchiwa?
Konchiwa.
Konchiwa. Well, actually, it was called Konchavo. Okay. Like Donasi-san, Donasi-san, Kanchu. Donasi-san, Kanchu.
I'm old school. You're old school.
I'm all over. Watch, get enough Sanchin. Now watch now, now, he just goes in. If these are weapons, you gotta get them in. Okay? After the elbow strike and weaken, it's a slide and one yuki. The same thing as in Sanchin. Drop your left. Slide and block. Well, I want you to do the full one yuki strike. No, don't do the Shoken. Do the strike. Do the strike. The one yuki. That's after the elbow. You gotta get these hands right. You gotta get the form right now. Drop your right. Step and block all the way through. Go ahead. Okay, now I'm demonstrating now, so you gotta go a little slower. Drop your left. Step and block all the way through. Go ahead. All right, so are you all looking so far? Step back, my girl. Okay, all right. Face me. Come on, please. Watch. Face the clap. Get left on chin. Watch everyone. Get your arms up. Drop your left. So you're going to do slide and full wayuki. Hi. Now strike. And back. So we're holding your strike. Drop your right, slowly, step through block. Stay with the brown belt. Strike blade. Drop your left, step through block. Attack. Drop your left, step through block. Karate chop. Weaken. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Step back, black bro. Let's show that once again. Drop the left. Drop the left. So smooth movement. Remember the stance on the base. Slide and block. Step through block. Slowly so they can see it. Step through block. Step through block. Shoot for a weekend. Turn post. Block and kick. Slide, block, shoulder. Slide back. Right hand over left. Neutral. And you bounce. All right, let's try one more. Take the wrist. Over knee. Last time, son. Control ball. Second one. Hit ball. And you set right here. On God. Ush. Knee and punch. Song. Cheese. Go on. There you go. turn post. Q, and Jews. Push like that. Knee, neutral, strong Shoken, and you box. All right, guys, take the wish. All right. Okay. Last time, son. In Reiki Karate, the Shoken means what? In Reiki Karate, the Shoken means what? The Shoken means what? I can't hear you. No, not no, son. In Reiki Karate, the Shoken means what?
I would say one knuckle punch.
One knuckle punch, okay. In Reiki Karate, the Shoken means what? That's what I want to hear. What's the Shoken mean in Reiki Karate? What's the Shoken mean in Reiki Karate? What's the Shoken mean? Shoken means death. It means death. It means in all. That's what it means. In all. The Shoken means death. Years ago, there used to be the uechi-ryu symbol, the Shoken. The Shoken. So the Shoken means death. It means in all. It's that simple. So you smack somebody with a Shoken, you want to be able to stop them. However you choose to strike, however you choose to use it, you can use it this way, you can use it this way as a strike, if you so choose. But when you deliver it, it means death. It means in all. There's no coming back. There's no coming back. So when I ask you the purpose of the Shoken means what? It means death. It means end all. End all. It's that simple. So again, however you wish to deliver it, however you wish to deliver your Shoken, when you strike with the Shoken fist, face to face, if you see your partner, the gi, as I hit, does the Shoken turn over like a punch, or does the Shoken come out at the last minute? It turns. What do you think? At the last minute. That's the screw. That's the screw part. Watch his gi. If I hit it like a punch, like that, that's a punch, as opposed to when I strike with the Shoken straight down, and I deliver it, bang. So that's how you hit. Not like a punch turns over gradually. The Shoken comes straight out, bang! At the last minute, it turns. So make a Shoken. So when you hit the gi, look what happens when you hit the gi. Twists it. It twists it. As opposed to, as a punch when it comes out, it turns over here. It turns over gradually. Shoken comes and it comes out, bang. At the last minute, it turns over. It goes back in the Sanchin. Back in the Sanchin. All right. Line up, please. Take two-ish. And lead. Last time, son. Kanchu kata. Dori se san. First one nice and slow. And on. Bow. And you set right here. Hi, just let Sanchin come. Time now. Complete your movements. Complete your movements. Watch this movement here. From here, watch here. What movement is that? What movement is that? That's why you can block. So as you watch, and I see some of you guys going through some of the movements, yeah, you know the movements, but you don't understand what you're doing. You gotta learn that. You have to understand that. Step back and punch. Punch. Right here. Watch my next movement. I move here. And from here, I turn him this way here. Right on around. Okay. Now watch. Now watch now. The harder you do that, the faster he's going to spin. He's going to spin. So when your instructor tell you, you got to excel the block, excel the block, excel the block. Well, that's what he's talking about. Punch. One, right here. Watch my next movement. This hand here goes right up behind the head. Now, if I left my hand like this, pull your head back. There's no controlling here. The only way I can control him is here. Now pull your head back. Now I got him. Now I got him. One, is your first block. Watch his hand here. Two, right up behind the head. You got a strike? I think so. Watch my next movement. I got to spin him. You got to spin him. You got to spin him. All right? Get your partners. Let's try that. Get someone, no matter who you get. And we'll do it by the numbers. So everyone, face your partner quickly. Face your partner. Let's have everyone here on the same line here. Get a partner quickly. So we'll do it by the numbers. That way there will be no confusion. Okay, this side will punch first. So when this side punches, my side is going to do this. Punch one. Here's the block right there. Once again. Punch one, right here. Watch my next movement, right up behind the head. Now, some of you more advanced karatekas, of course you can stop them here with a knee strike if you so choose. It's up to you. It's up to you. Punch, right here. Watch my next movement. Two, right here. And from here, I spin him. I spin him. Let's try it. This side will attack. By the numbers first. Ready? Punch one, two, up behind the head, and three. Let's try that once again. Hurry up, get up. Ready? By the numbers, punch one, two, and three. You got him. It's gonna work. Watch, everyone. Watch. Punch one. You deflect. Like this. Let's try once again. Punch one. Watch as I move. Right here. This hand has to go right up to the head. Now, as I throw it up to the head, I can strike. That's a strike to stun you. Okay. Punch again. Punch one. Right here. Two. Watch my right arm. Right up behind the head. Now, watch as I spin him. You gotta spin him. You gotta spin him. So if you don't understand that, then you don't understand why you block. Let's try it again. Ready? Side facing, you will attack by the numbers. Ready? Now you know how it should be done. Ready? Punch one, two, go up inside the head, and three. Spin your pocket. Can't lose them. Don't lose them. Don't lose them. Everybody watch again. Come over here. Watch now. Punch one. Here. Now, push that thing in. Punch one. Right here. Now, as you move, brown belt, you gotta move forward. And from here, you gotta spin them. You gotta spin them. You gotta stick with them. You gotta stick with them. All right? Let's continue. Same side attacking. By the numbers, slowly now, so we can all get it down. Ready? Hands up. Push. Punch one, two to the and three. Spin them. There you go. And move with them. And move with them. Let's try it once again. Same side attacking.
You okay?
Slowly
You
now.
okay?
Punch one, two, and three. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Swing
Other
you.
side will attack now. Ready, hands up. Other side
Swing
attacking
you.
now. Ready. Punch one, two, and three. There you go. Keep it. Let's try it once again. Let's go down. Listen up. Other side will attack. Ready, hands up. Punch one, two, and three. There you go. Last time. Ready? Get them up now. Ready? Hands up. Ready? Punch one, two, and three. There you go. Good. Good. Now, everyone just come over for a second. Remember, the faster you do the block without hurting your partner, you take them off the feet. You take them off the feet. Punch one. Again, you more advanced students, again, you can stop here if you wish. That's your call. That's your call. You see what I'm saying? So if I was punching at you and you block one, okay, you do it too far away, you gotta come in. Now two, this hand comes down, right here. Now, slowly do your knee strike. There you go. So stay there so we can show them. So there's your knee strike right there. Try once again. I'll attack one, two, there you go, and three. Right there, right there. All right, body partners, partner, and right up, please. Come on. Take two-ish. Only last time, son. So you've been doing the white block for all these years, so now you know how to do an application next time I see you. Next time you go to your respective dojo, you know, and your arm movements are what? What are your arm movements? Your arm movements are what? 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 The wings of the crane. The wings of the crane. That's your answer, brother. Take two-ish. One more day. Last time, son. So your arm movements are what? The wings of the crane. go into the plane. I think either we're studying this stuff or we just learning how to be a tough guy and go out and beat up people. So we have to understand what we're doing here. And your arm movements are the wings of the crane. Are the wings of the crane. All right? Okay, black belts step on. Brown belts on the floor. Go brown belts. Up for me. Take two ish. One day. Last time, are we all doing 6 on copy here, brown belts? 6 on.
Don't worry about it. Trust your game.
Long form. Bow. And you set right here. Hey, get the elbows back. Get the elbows back. It's knee. Solo. Cheese line. And go. Hip. Time. Seat. Go on. Hutch. Right around. Knee, Sona, cheese line. Go, pick them up. Rip, where we going now? Seat, walking elbow. Hutch, continue. Q, step through, block hammer. And two. Block the tail. Hutch, hand pulse. Q, walk in front here. And you, push, time. Knee, Sanchin arm strength. Sun, Sanchin arm strength. Chi, Sanchin arm strength. Slide. Knee, time, ready striking. Get your thumb in. What are you hanging on that thumb? Go, block. Rip, slow down. C, touch. Q, take your time, and you, come up. Hey, and bow. All right, Brown, we'll step back and take two ish. Over there, stay up here. You're not finished yet, Brown Belt. You're not finished yet. Don't run off to the side. I didn't grab 2 hours, I had to run off to the side. They want to get the left on 10. Tashi, keep your arms up. Turn them over. Now just listen, turn them over. Are we going to go into the crane? Right hand over left. Right hand over left. Right hand over left, go into your crane. Go into your crane. Let's try that once again, please. Get him up. Get him up here first. Sanchin first. Right hand over left, go into your crane. All right, relax, everyone. Watch, come on, round up, face the class. Get left Sanchin. Now, this is not the Karate Kid, so it's now wax on and wax off. Okay, so put some wax in your hands. Right hand over left. Slowly go into your crane. Get your hand up. Open your hand up. Sanchin, bro. Sanchin. Come on, again. Get left Sanchin. Elbows in Sanchin. Elbows in Sanchin first. No, right hand over left. So the weapons are pointing up. Okay, they're pointing up. So these are your weapons. They have no business pointing down because the next attack is supposed to go to the esophagus. That's where the strike is going. So what good is it going to do you? Look at your fingers. If you have them pointing here, you're pointing up. Now do your strike slowly. Go ahead. And you're grabbing. Go ahead and you're grabbing. There you go. Get your elbows in Sanchin, though. Get your elbows in Sanchin. Sanchin. Let's try it once again. Left Sanchin. Hit him up. Right hand over left. Watch brown belts. Go into your crane. So, you gotta grab. Once again, left Sanchin. Get your elbows in Sanchin. Right hand over left. Go into your crane. See? Is that right? It should be like this. It should be like that. That's the question. Is it like this or is it like this? Is it A or B?
B.
All right, then. Get left Sanchin. Turn them over. Get your elbows in Sanchin. Right hand over left. Go into your crane. Slowly. And down into Sanchin. Get your weapon out. Get your weapon down. You're ready to strike. Now do your strike. When you strike into the groin, so his hand has to come over here. Don't stack up your back. Strike right here. Right there. That's where strike goes. Not here. Arms are broken. You're straight. You hit it with your fingers. Okay? And you strike into the groin. Who are you fighting? Right there. All right. All right, round out. Line up, please. Take your wrist. Only last time, son. Stand tall, brown belts. And you bow. Showdown on the floor. Thank you, brown belts. Showdown. Showdown.